It was time for Utah. We loved Colorado, but we were ready for Red Rock Country, Arches, Canyonlands, eventually Zion, all that lay ahead of us. And if this was the way we were greeted by Utah with the white cap mountains and the wide open roads, it was windy and wild, and we couldn't wait to see what was around the corner. Driving through Utah. We were coming into Moab, Utah, which was sort of the base camp for Arches and Canyonlands and a whole lot of other recreational activities, and it was gorgeous. We were going to stay at the Fairfield Inn in Moab, which had this amazing red rock pool that Annabelle quickly fell in love with. This is the lake right here. Kids playing in the Moab pool. Moab Mountain. We were actually blessed with a little bit cooler weather than normal, that a bit of a cold front move in, which was going to make Arches and Canyonlands perfect to hike. But it did make the pool just a tad cold, at least for the adults. Kids will swim in just about anything. So Annabelle had a ball just wandering into the waterfalls, and Mason sort of tumbled in after her, and we played in that just about every day. It actually ended up being her favorite pool of the entire trip. We were able to catch the sunset at a place called Dead Horse Point State Park, not too far outside of Moab.
What do you think?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Wow. We were able to watch the sunset at Dead Horse Point in Moab, and as spectacular as this is, the Grand Canyon is still 4 times as big. Only God can make something like this.
Early the next morning, we set out to Canyonlands National Park. We left really early, 4 a.m., to make sure that we hit the sunrise at Mesa Arch, very famous spot where you can look at the sun come up over this beautiful red rock valley underneath the arch itself. It's pretty wide arch and a little bit short, and so you can just kind of sit there, your feet dangle off the cliff, and you just sit there and watch. It's incredible. Every time I thought it couldn't get any prettier and any more color out there, it did. The more the sun sort of peaked up over the horizon, the brighter the arch got underneath. And it's like this magical moment where it just lights up everything, like it's on fire. After that, we continued to hike deeper into Canyonlands National Park.
You're on a Grand Viewpoint Trail at the end of the Rim Road on Canyonlands National Park. We got here just after sunrise and the view is beautiful.
One thing that I really loved about the park was one, that it's not that heavily visited. It's really quiet. In fact, there were many times we had the whole place to ourselves, it seemed like. And it's just huge. The canyons are massive down there. The Green River kind of carves them out. I had the best time just hiking different trails, wandering around in the beautiful golden sunlight. And there's a little brush there. There's some critters and animals around. And you need to go. Shannon just trying to get that photo.
God made this too.
There he is. The rim trail here is pretty easy. You're in the Island in the Sky District part of Canyonlands. There's multiple parts, but this trail was flat. It's pretty much around the rims, a little bit of elevation gain and kind of up and down really more than anything. It's really pretty, like a burnt orangey red rock, and you're just out there and you just hear the silence because you're just mostly by yourself. One of my favorite things about the American West is that you can wander to these places and there's no guardrails and you're on the side of these cliffs and you just live right there on the edge. And of course you don't want to be stupid, but there's a freedom to it that a lot of times we don't have on the East Coast.
Found another new lunch spot. Clink.
So you can experience it with us. Just listen to the silence. Sometimes we just need to sit, to be silent, to be still, and know that you are God. I'm sitting inside a little tower of red rock. And we have this whole place to ourselves here at the White Rim Trail in Canyonlands. Just quietly enjoying it, the mountains in the background, the rim. It's serene. If you walk all the way out to the point there, it's like a giant cliff. It's panoramic views and it's wide open. What you gonna do? Oh, we made it. the Buck Canyon Overlook.
Over here, we had lunch in that cave right there.
I think Canyonlands is sort of treated like the middle child of Utah parks and often overlooked and forgotten about. But as any good middle child like Mason will tell you, they are the most unique, often very dynamic, and you're really missing out if you don't engage with a place like Canyonlands. It is incredibly quiet and beautiful, another great place that God made, and we didn't even go at nighttime. It's famous for its dark sky. You can see the Milky Way out there and take ranger programs and all. There is a lot to still uncover at a place like Canyonlands.
Cool. How'd you do that? Okay, there we go. We ate that up, Mason. That was not bad at all. Okay. Oh,
I'm gonna get
he checked out. So we're standing at Overlook 2 at Upheaval Dome in Canyonlands. A little bit of a scramble to get up here, not too bad. Very, very cool 360 views. Whoop. There's your head. There's Mason. Yeah, we did it.
We did.
After our adventures at Canyonlands with the Moab Diner, which also had really good ice cream, which we all took advantage of. We also visited the Colorado River Overlook. There was a slight gnat problem, but the view was cool. We'd been following the Colorado now since the Rocky Mountains, and every time we see it, it gets bigger and better. Just beautiful red rock walls. Oh look, my wife found a seat.
I want that.
Putting stickers on the car.
Cool, Mason.
Delicate Arch Trail hike. On the cliff wall. You get to the top, and then bam, there it is. What do you think?
Pretty awesome. It's a lot bigger than we thought.
Wow. Think.
Ooh, I want to go under it. When you're worried he's looking at other girls. But really... Oh, okay.
I had wanted to see Delicate Arch with the LaSalle Mountains in the background since as long as I can remember being a kid. This was a dream come true. I mean, this is such an iconic American place. There's a reason it's on the Utah license plate. It did surprise us by just how enormous it was and just the landscape around it. There's like cliffs on each side. So we took advantage of the natural seating to just sit in awe.
So here at Delicate Arch, as you're looking around, you see that it's just a natural amphitheater. There's so many seats and viewpoints that you can look at around this area where nobody can miss it with. If you're standing where you can first see the arch, you can see the mountains perfectly behind it. It's almost as if it was incredibly intentional that God created those mountains so you can perfectly see them through the arch. The National Park Service did a really good job by not trying to add or take away from this experience by adding a boardwalk or seats or extra steps to the area.
It's an arch. And an arch.
I don't have any snacks for you. Oh my gosh, he's so cute with his little stripes.
We had gotten up really early just so we could be the first people there and see the sunrise. And to put your hands on this rock is, oh wow, wow. As if the area wasn't already cool enough, God gave us a rainbow that morning.
Delicate Arch. And we have a rainbow. It definitely keeps us playing some stuff. Here and everywhere else.
God made this.
And we're off. We left the arch. Little steep.
Keep your hands
Not too shabby.
There's that sand part.
Guys, these are really
Look at the little miniature tree.
Little miniature tree right there. Yep. We're hiking back down the Delicate Arch Trail here. What a beautiful morning. Honestly, just, seeing it for the first time, we were in awe. There's a rainbow, mountains in the back, sunrise. What'd you think?
It was cool and big.
Bigger than you thought, right?
Yeah, like twice the size of our house.
Yeah, it's like 40 feet tall or something. So it's really cool, isn't it?
It's a rainbow. No. Especially with that big rock.
I don't know if there's red sand.
Back down.
way better of a person than I
And
would.
all of those things, like that's like whatever.
Yes. Big deal.
One, the rain cloud ahead is really cool. Two, the color contrast here. Orange, red, green. Green? It's crazy. We've heard of Arizona's painted desert, but I'm telling you, Arches National Park, this hike, there were colors in the rocks and the sky everywhere. Every single color. It's crazy how green the dirt is. Green, red. We drove past the Fiery Furnace District. You do need a permit to hike into that area, but looking at it was amazing. And then we headed to Sand Dune Arch, which we thought was just a quick stop, and it ended up being one of our favorite places of our entire 55-day road trip. It was a huge, adult playground and just full of lots of little surprises. Wow.
It's like kinetic sand. Oh gosh, it is. You just dumped a bunch of kinetic sand.
Oh wow.
Oh. Oh, look at the contrast of the red and the green.
What a beautiful area. Small but amazing.
My shoes are too slippery now.
She went down.
Adorable.
It is a
It is.
Sure is.
It's like a little SWAT canyon.
It looks like y'all might have to go under.
See how tight we can get.
Oh, we're gonna navigate. I gotta go sideways.
This is scary. Oh, I don't like it. Oh.
I'm gonna go under. Can I go
Yeah,
under?
go in there. This is totally an adult playground. Sand Dune Arch.
No.
Okay, let's try to climb up here, y'all.
Rock
Want to? Can you fix it?
Inside the arch.
This is cold.
Annabelle and I took the challenge to climb way up in one of the crevices. So quiet. There's also a trail there to Broken Arch where you kind of walk through the desert. We saw wildflowers and just little critters and stuff. And we just wandered off into this really cool, nice flat trail. It was a beautiful day. We were really blessed with good weather, like 68 degrees. It was really just perfect walking through there. And then the trail goes through the arch. It's really cool. Broken Arch. Looks like a workman just quit for the day and left his rocks, his building rocks, piled up to start the next day.
0.4 miles, but I mean you can already see it from here.
Skyline Arch. See it the whole way. What do you think?
Pretty cool. Another cool landscape.
It looks like giant skyscrapers with a big window. Arches was full of really unique formations, things that you just don't get hardly anywhere else. So we started hitting them in rapid succession. We drove to stop after stop. The park isn't that big. You can really cover a lot of ground, especially on a nice day like today. It really just looked like God had spilled all the paint on purpose, like all over the land. And technically see Delicate Arch from way out here. That's it. Look at the little balance. They set that up, didn't they? It's still really cool.
They built like a miniature version.
It is really funny. You think it's gonna fall? We stopped at the famous Balanced Rock. Easy trail, nice views, just a really great place to get out, stretch your legs, and see something really cool. Bird is living his best life, buddy. Is it a lion? Double lunch.
I guess you don't realize just how impressive this is from photos and videos because you can't capture the depth. But then you get out here and you're completely dwarfed by every single formation. And it's surprising and delightful and amazing.
Seems like a worship song.
But I want to sing one because it's got good acoustics and, you know, makes you want to cry out in glory.
Only God could make something like this. Inside Double Arch. A petition to rename this one the Lion of Judah for the park's creator. This formation was the Three Gossips, you might can see why, and across the street was one called the Tower of Babel. There were so many unique rock formations and arches, it would be impossible to try to see them all in one day. But we saw a lot.
That's what they call the Tower of Babel.
This is cool too. All of this is very impressive.
In the end, Arches National Park left us longing for more. More playground, more beauty, more red rock. We want to go back. To wrap it all up, we jumped back in the pool. All right, go for it. You take it. Hold on to it. Overall, we loved Moab, Utah. Every road in the city seemed to lead somewhere unforgettable, to some unseen landscape, to new adventure, new treasure to uncover. Even the pool itself was just otherworldly and fun, and it was a great way to wrap up the trip. Well, that and a good steak dinner.